winding down. The strongest winds have passed, but we're still going to be feeling the impacts of last night's stormy conditions with the rain and the strong winds. Let me show you the details outside right now. Had peak wind gusts at Connecticut last night at 53 miles per hour. Swansea gusting to nearly 50. Bristol, Newport, Providence, all gusting between about 40 and 45 miles per hour. Really didn't get much in the way of wind damage from it, but maybe kept you up at night along with those downpours. Still some raindrops on the lens there in our New Bedford live camera with some light rain continuing to fall. Notice things are drying out across Connecticut. In fact, the back edge of the cloud cover is right along the eastern Connecticut border here with Rhode Island. So Hartford's already back into some sunshine, and I do expect us to get into at least some partial sun for a time today. So this rain going to be tapering off over the next hour or so. Low pressure that brought the stormy weather going to continue to lift out of New England and swing this cold front through, and behind it winds turn to the west and they'll pick up again, and you can see that air mass just to the west is much cooler. So while we've started off very mild today, the temperature is expected to drop through the day. Right now we're at 54 in Smithfield, 51 degrees in New Bedford, Newport in the 50s, feeling like a spring morning in Coventry, but will gradually drop through the 40s as the day goes on. So by 9 a.m. already cooling into the 40s, and by 3 o'clock in the afternoon we're in the lower 40s and 30s heading into the evening commute. Here's a look at the winds. They're going to be busy today, sustained at around 20 miles per hour, gusting 30 to 35. Strongest winds will be along the coastline and offshore. In fact, just getting word that the Block Island Ferry has canceled their services today. As for tonight, we're going to continue to cool down with temperatures dropping at or below freezing by around midnight, and beyond is down to about 20 to 25 early tomorrow morning. There's the hour-by-hour forecast here. So as the morning commute winds down, the rain will be too. Clouds and sun mixing at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and this evening and tonight those clouds will clear back out. So 11 o'clock we're mostly clear. Winds will be diminishing after a gusty evening, down to much lighter numbers for your Friday, and we do expect to see some sunshine on the way for Friday. Now, even after the rain winds down, river water levels are expected to continue to rise. In the Patuxent already at flood stage, we do expect to see the Pawcatuck, Wood, and Taunton rivers rising today and likely overspilling their banks. It's all going to be within what we would consider minor flooding, but for those that live right along the banks of the river, businesses, parking lots, you may see some impacts as those rivers are expected to flood. The wind forecast for tomorrow, well, we're dry and much less wind, cool temperatures, but not a bad January day. Cool and dry at 41 degrees, a little bit milder for Saturday at 46. Sunday is dry during the day, just a light rain shower passing through Sunday evening or night. Getting us back to a mixture of clouds and sun early next week. Could get some rain or snow on Wednesday. Still not looking at any sustained cold through the middle of next week. It's the end of January at that point.